Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I hope you are all feeling good today. My name is Emma, and I am your host. I am very happy that you are here with us. This podcast is for young people, learners, dreamers, and anyone who wants a better future. You can listen to this podcast at home, on the road, or while relaxing. Take a deep breath. Sit comfortably and enjoy this friendly conversation. Today, I am not alone. I am here with my good friend, Alex. We are young, we are learning, and we are planning our future together. Today's topic is very special and very important. Are you ready for 2026? But don't worry, we will not rush. We will talk slowly, honestly, and from the heart. Alex, welcome to the podcast. I am very happy to have you here today. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you, Emma. I am really happy to be here. I feel calm and excited at the same time. Today is a good day. I woke up early, drank some water, and thought about my future. Talking about plans gives me hope. It reminds me that I can change my life step by step. Hello to everyone listening. Thank you for your time. I hope our talk helps you think about your own future.
Thank you, Alex. I really like how you said, talking about plans gives me hope. Before we go deeper, let me ask something simple. How was the road today? Was there traffic?
Yes, there was some traffic, but it was okay. I left home early, so I did not feel stressed. When I leave early, I feel relaxed. I listen to music and think quietly. Small habits like this help my mind stay calm.
That is a very good point. Small habits really matter. And how was the weather today?
The weather is nice. It is not too hot and not too cold. The sky is clear. Good weather gives me energy and positive feelings.
Thank you, Alex. I like how you notice small things like time and weather. Now, let's slowly move to our main topic. When you hear the year 2026, what do you feel?
When I hear 2026, I feel excited, but also responsible. It feels close, but it also feels new. I ask myself, what kind of person do I want to be in 2026? What do I want to learn? How do I want to live? Thinking about the future helps me understand today better.
That is very beautiful. I really like that question. What kind of person do I want to be? So now I ask you clearly, are you ready for 2026?
I am getting ready. I am not perfect, but I am trying. For 2026, I want to have clear plans. One big goal is learning new skills. I want to learn computer programs and basic technology skills. The world is changing fast, and I want to grow with it.
That is a great goal. Technology is very important today. What about education and university?
Education is very important to me. I want to continue my university studies. Sometimes it is hard, but I know education opens doors. In 2026, I want to study regularly, not only before exams. I want to understand, not just memorize.
That is a very strong mindset. And English? Many of our listeners are learning English.
What a great thing! Learning English is very useful. English is one of my biggest goals. I want to improve my English skills in 2026. I want to speak more and not be afraid of mistakes. I plan to practice every day, even 10 or 15 minutes. I want to listen to podcasts, watch movies, and read simple books. English is not just a language, it is a key to the world.
I love that sentence. English is a key to the world. Alex, we talked about learning and English. Now I want to ask about your health. How are you planning to take care of your body and exercise in 2026? Why is staying healthy important to you?
Health is very important. In the past, I was lazy and sat too much. I spent many hours just at home, sometimes watching TV or scrolling on my phone, and I did not take care of my body. That made me feel tired and sometimes sad. In 2026, I want to move more and take care of myself. I want to walk every day, even for 20 or 30 minutes. I also want to do simple exercises at home, like stretching, light strength exercises, or yoga. I don't want perfection. I don't want to force myself too much or feel stressed. What I really want is consistency. Even small steps every day are better than doing a lot once and then stopping. Consistency helps my body feel stronger, my mind feel calmer, and it gives me more energy for other activities like studying, learning English, and enjoying my free time. Taking care of health is not only about the body, it is about feeling happy and balanced in life. I want 2026 to be a year where I feel strong, energetic, and healthy every day.
That honesty is very refreshing. And fun? Movies, rest, enjoyment?
Yes, life is not only work. I believe balance is very important. If we only focus on work or study, life becomes stressful and boring. We need time to relax and enjoy ourselves. In 2026, I want to watch movies that I like, listen to music that makes me happy, and read books that interest me. Reading is not only for learning, it also helps me relax, think, and feel calm. I also want to try small hobbies like drawing, walking in nature, or writing my thoughts. These activities make life colorful and fun. Relaxing and having fun does not mean wasting time. It actually helps me feel stronger and more ready to work on my goals. Balance between work, learning, and fun is very important for my happiness and my mental health. I want 2026 to be a year where I enjoy life, grow, and feel peaceful inside.
Let's talk about last year. Is there something you did last year that you do not want to repeat in 2026?
Yes, last year I wasted time. I spent too much time on my phone and delayed important work. I don't want that in 2026. I want discipline. I want to work toward my goals and still enjoy life in a healthy way.
Thank you for your honesty. Many listeners will feel the same. So tell me, Alex, how can we have a happy year?
That is a very important question, Emma. I believe having a happy year is not just about luck or money. It is about how we live, what we do every day, and how we think. First, we need clear goals. Goals give our life direction. When we know what we want, we can focus our energy and time on the things that really matter. Goals help us feel proud of small successes, and they give us motivation every day. Second, we must stop doing things that make us sad or angry. We need to slowly leave bad habits behind. For example, wasting time on things that are not useful, holding grudges, or giving too much energy to negative thoughts. Gradually, we can free ourselves from these habits and negative patterns. Third, we must build good and useful habits. Discipline is the key. Discipline gives freedom because it allows us to control our actions. Order in life creates calm in our mind. When we organize our day, we feel peaceful and ready for new challenges. We also need to take care of our relationships. Being kind to people, forgiving them, and having healthy, positive friendships brings happiness. At the same time, we need to protect our mind from negative thoughts. Our mind is like a garden, and we must protect the flowers and remove the weeds. It is important to give time to ourselves. We need moments for rest, relaxation, and hobbies we enjoy. We should choose good friends who support us, balance our work and family time, and celebrate small achievements. These small joys build a happy life step by step. If we follow these steps, working on our goals, removing bad habits, building good habits, taking care of our mind, having healthy relationships, and celebrating small successes, I am sure 2026 can be a very happy year. A happy year is not something we find outside. It is something we create with our actions, thoughts, and choices every single day.
Alex, I really enjoyed everything you shared about goals, balance, and healthy habits. Your ideas are very thoughtful and inspiring. I also believe that our listeners will enjoy and learn from your words as much as I do. Many people want to have a happy and successful year, and your advice is really helpful. That example is very powerful.
We must give time to ourselves, choose good friends, balance work and family, and celebrate small wins. If we do these things, I am sure 2026 can be a happy year.
Alex, I really like everything you said about happiness, discipline, and balance. You talked about goals, habits, family, and the mind. Now I want to slow down a little and go deeper because I think this is very important. Alex, when you think about the year 2026, not only goals, but your heart and mind, how do you want to feel inside?
That is a very important question, Emma. When I think about 2026, I don't only think about success or money. I think about peace. I want to feel calm inside my heart. I want to wake up in the morning without fear. I want to feel that I am doing my best, even if my life is not perfect. Feeling calm means I am not running all the time. It means I accept myself and I trust my journey. In 2026, I want to feel proud, not because I am better than others, but because I did not give up on myself.
That is really touching, Alex. I like how you said, I did not give up on myself. That sentence has a lot of meaning. Do you feel that planning for the future helps you feel this calm and peace?
Yes, very much. Planning helps my mind relax. When I have no plan, my mind feels busy and tired. I think too much and worry too much. But when I write simple plans, my mind feels safe. Even small plans like study English today or go for a walk make me feel better. Planning does not mean controlling everything. It means giving direction to life. It tells me you are not lost.
That is beautifully explained. Now let's talk about mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, especially young people. When you look back at last year, how do you feel about your mistakes?
Last year, I made many mistakes. I wasted time. I delayed important work. Sometimes I chose comfort instead of growth. At that time, I felt bad about myself. But now, I understand something important. Mistakes are not enemies. They are teachers. They show us what we need to change. In 2026, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. I want to remember how bad it felt to waste time, so I can choose better actions. Mistakes helped me grow.
Thank you for saying that honestly. Many listeners will feel connected to your words. Some people are afraid to think about the future. What would you say to them?
I would say, please don't be afraid. The future does not need a perfect plan. You don't need to know everything. Just start with one small goal. For example, learning English, improving health, or reading more. One small step every day is enough. Fear becomes smaller when we move forward. Action brings confidence. Even slow action is better than no action.
That is very comforting advice. Now let's talk about time. Many young people feel that time goes very fast. How can we stop wasting time?
First, we need to be honest with ourselves. We must look at how we use our time. Phones, social media, and random videos take a lot of our life. I am not saying we should stop all fun. Fun is important. But we should control fun, not let fun control us. Time is life. When time goes, it never comes back. In 2026, I want to use my time for things that help me grow, learn, and feel proud.
I really like how you say control, not stop. That sounds real and possible. Do you think writing goals helps with time?
Yes, writing goals is very powerful. When goals are in the head, they are weak. When goals are on paper, they become real. I like to write simple goals, not big and scary goals. Simple goals like reading 10 pages, practicing English, or walking 20 minutes. When I see my goals every day, I remember what is important in my life.
Alex, before we slowly move to the end, I want to ask you something deep. If you could speak to your future self in 2026, what would you say?
I would say, I am proud of you. You were not perfect, but you tried. You failed sometimes, but you stood up again. You respected your time. You worked on your goals. You did not give up.
That is very emotional and beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Dear listeners, thank you so much for staying with us. This was not just a talk about 2026. This was a talk about life, growth, and hope.
Learn from the past, respect your time, be kind to yourself, and believe that you can build a happy year.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for listening, and we wish you peace, growth, and a beautiful journey toward 2026.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care of yourselves, stay positive, and enjoy every moment of your journey to 2026.